in programs, like in people in the community, they must to do like cleanup programs whereby they can be walking in the city, like in the community, flowing like taking some like
cleaning the toilets.
Yeah, okay, mostly not on toilets, like taking like the waste which are disposed anywhere, like they must collect them and put it in the safe place where they can no longer going to result in affecting the people in the community.
Okay. What role does inadequate sanitation infrastructure like toilets play in transmission of these diseases?
Okay. As I already said, due to shared toilets, there are poor hygiene there.
Yeah.
Okay. I can go there, like, and just use it anyhow without like hygiene.
Yeah.
So when I come there without a good hygiene, the latrine and the toilet will be like the breeding place for bacteria.
What role does the inadequate sanitation infrastructure play in disease transmission?
Inadequate sanitation infrastructure plays a significant role in disease transmission in several ways. This one is increased risk of vector-borne diseases. Due to inadequate infrastructures like toilet and latrines, there will be like this, like there will be sharing of toilets and latrines.
Yeah.
So due to the people are sharing the toilet and latrines, there will be poor hygiene there in the toilet and the latrines. So because of their poor hygiene in the toilet and the latrines, these vectors will be spreading there. They will be like a breed for vectors. So due to that, they are the place whereby vectors breed, there will be contamination of diseases. Because people, when going into the toilet, they will get there the vectors, the bacteria, and coming back, they will be getting the diseases from the toilets due to the presence of vectors there.
So how can communities address lack of toilets, poor waste management, and inadequate sewage system?
Okay. The first point is on education of the people in the community, like the importance of having their own toilet, and the importance of having a safe latrines and toilets.
Which means the community leaders and the other community officials, they should have the meetings, to discuss about the issues, these issues of sanitation and the poor waste management and how they can affect their life.
Yeah, they must to have meetings and they must to have meetings with the people in the community, and also they must to work hand on hand. The people in the community, they must work hand on hand. As I say, like the last point, that the people in the community can work hand on hand, like in cleaning the environment. And this point again, people in the community can work hand on hand and building toilets and latrines in the community. Because when building toilets and latrines in the community, there will be presence of more latrines and more toilets. So due to the presence of more toilets and latrines, there will be easy way. It will be easy for the people to handle their toilet, to handle their latrines, and they can be a good hygienic in there.
So how can we promote behavior change and encourage hygienic practices among individuals?
Okay, we can promote behavior change and encourage hygienic practices among individuals in a community by educating them. Like in this point, I can say education and awareness, whereby we will provide accurate and cultural sensitive information about the importance of hygiene practices, importance of how to handle their toilets, importance of how to dispose of their waste in a good manner. This may change the individuals in the community. Another point on that, there must be accessibility of water, soap, and hand washing facilities must be accessible, because when the hand washing facilities are accessible in the community, it will be easier for people to wash hands when after doing something, wash hands after doing something, because they are accessible to the water. So it will be easy for them. And we must motivate the people on doing hygiene practices. We must motivate them. We can have some programs and some things which will motivate the people doing hand washing facilities and doing good practices, which will ask the people to have clean water, because they are not disposing the waste in it, and which will make the people to have a clean toilets because they are handling it well, and which will make the people we're motivating them to be washing hands frequently, which will reduce disease which can occur due to direct contact.
So what role does the education play in improving wash practices?
Okay, the first law which education plays in improving wash practices. Okay, the first one is raising awareness. Okay, education helps the individuals understand the importance of wash practices and their impact on health, because they know that when they do this will result in their health. They know that if they will dispose the waste in the water, it will result into waterborne diseases. They know that if they will no longer going to take care of their toilets and latrines, it will lead to vector-borne disease. That means it will raise awareness in the people. Another one, there is also behavior change. Okay, education empowers individuals to adopt healthy habits and abandon harmful practices. They will be doing like healthy habits like washing hands and other things which will result in healthy habits on them, which will result to them not to take the disease, not to be the people who can take part in contributing to the raising of the diseases. They'll make sure that the disease is avoided. In short, I can say like that. Another point, how education it builds skills. Like education teaches individuals how to proper use of wash facilities, maintain hygiene, and maintain water resources. I'm saying that they build skills on how to wash hands properly, skills on how to take care of their latrines properly, skills on how to do more of good on wash performances. I can say like that in short.
Yeah, can you share effective strategies for community engagement and the outreach programs?
Okay, the first one is by building trust with the people. In building trust with the people, we establish relationship with the community leaders and the members so that we can build trust and credibility. Because when we build trust with the people, it will be easier for us to be doing together like other watch programs and doing other things programs together. But if we didn't build the trust with the people will be just watching us when doing the things. So it will be like chintu kijadisi yanuri ncharoka. But when we build the trust with the people, tabanga build trust atwaja aridarira, tabanga respect them. Building the trust requires respecting most of the times. Another one is we must include the people in doing like the programs. Like we have the program of building like latrines and toilets. We must include the people in the community to take part in building those infrastructures. Another one is by including the people when doing our programs in the community. Like we want to build the toilets, we must to include the people on the process of building the toilets in the community, because the thing which they take part in building, they will be like responsible for them to handle it properly. And another point is if we want to remove like waste in the community, we must to take the people and work with them, taking the garbages which are everywhere and disposing in the same way. As long as we are taking the people and showing them how to handle this waste, they will learn, they will take the responsibility on themselves. Then the next time they will do it alone. They will be knowing the safe place for them to dispose of the waste.
So what are the biggest challenges in implementing effective wash programs in high population areas?
Okay, the first biggest challenge is on funding.
Yeah, can you explain?
Okay. Insufficient funding to support program implementation and maintenance is a significant challenge. Okay, wash programs require a significant investment in infrastructure for personnel and operation, which is difficult to do it without money. Like we want to build toilets, we require money in the community. I'm telling you, you can't just go there that the community members will help. No, you must have money so that your infrastructure will be good. Like this, the proper waste disposal. You require money, funding for the people who are going there to take the people. Yeah. Like allowances.
Yeah.
So due to poor funding, another burden which can make like this program to be like a challenge, like difficult to this program will be difficult to occur if there is poor funding. Another one is scalability of resources. Okay, we can go like in other, like we want we want to teach people about hygiene and good access of water, but we have gone to the community. We went to the community to teach them about like accessibility, but they must use the clean water. But to the surprise, we go to the community where there is like no kiosks, no access of clean water. Like the people in the community, they just use like water like in the lakes and river. It will be difficult for us to teach us how they can handle the accessibility of the safe water, because we don't have the resources. There is scarcity of the kiosk, there is scarcity of like the taps, there is scarcity of the boreholes, so it will be difficult for our program to work properly.
So how can policymakers, NGOs and local governments collaborate to address wash issue?
Okay. The first one is funding and resource allocation. Okay. Government and NGOs allocate funds and resources to the support wash programs. The NGOs and the government, they must take part in helping in funds to the people who are doing like wash programs, who are educating the people or the community about wash, because due to the access of the fund, it will be easier for the people to go there and build good infrastructures and build hand washing like infrastructures there, and or to go there and building good toilets there because there is fund. But due to shortage of fund, it will be poor. So if the NGOs will help in funding, it will be like easier for the people to go to the community and teach them and build the infrastructures and build the hand washing facilities or toilets to the people because the funding is there. But or it will be easier to give the people allowances so that they can go in different communities just to teach the people about the like good handling of waste and other things. Okay, the second point is on partnership and coordination. In this point, the NGOs, the governments, they must work together. They must work hand on hand in doing like wash programs. Because okay, when the NGOs and the government have collaborated, it will be easier for the people to get money. They will be like providing funds, so the funds will be it will be like helpful to the wash programs, to the like infrastructure like building, to the like allowances giving and to other things, because there is funding, because the partnership will make like easier provision of funding.
Okay, so how can we summarize what we were discussing, or what can be your last words about what we have discussed?
My last words is that we must take part in a good wash performance, because if you are taking a good wash performance, it is good for our own selves, because poor wash performance can lead to waterborne diseases, as I already said, vector-borne diseases, and many diseases can be caused due to poor wash performance. And this poor wash performance can also lead to some environmental factors. So if we are taking part in like making sure that our water is safe, making sure that we are doing good hygiene practices, and making sure that our sanitary facilities are good, it will be helpful for our own life, because due to this process our community will be civilized, because most of the people in the community will be healthier, because there will be like shortage of diseases and like other things. So people will not be focusing on attending diseases now, but they'll be focusing on doing like trades and other things which will make the community to grow. So it is important for us to follow good wash practices, because this is crucial for our own selves. Yeah.
This is now the end of our discussion for today, whereby we were discussing about the water, sanitation and hygiene with the health expert, Mr.
Benjamin Zondia.
So take care of yourself by observing all the wash practices, but don't forget to like, subscribe and drop your comment on our YouTube channel on the fact